So Nicki dropped her diss, right? In response to Megan. Megan on her new song that she dropped Friday called Hiss, dropped a few bars hinting or dissing Nicki. Nicki wasn't for it, and she responded immediately online, first going on live, and secondly going on live again, and thirdly then dropping the song last night, Sunday the 28th, whatever. Name of the song is Bigfoot. Let's get straight to it. If you haven't, I'm pretty sure y'all have heard it because it's been everywhere. Bar, you know, that's a bar. I like that bar. You better stop the, what she said, you better stop the dialogue before I hit Carl and buy your catalog. I like that. That's a bar. That's a bar. Starting off good.
How you fucking mother Mary when she died?
What? That's, whenever you rush to put out stuff, it's like it's double check, triple check with somebody around you, because obviously whenever you're in the studio, I've gone through this, you're in the studio all day working on something and you're so excited that you think it's fire because you got the headphones on and you have really big speakers so it sounds crisp in your studio. But whenever you're about to release something to the public, make sure you have different opinions as far as like sound wise, because I don't know what she's saying. I can't comprehend what she's saying because the beat is louder than her vocals and her voice is very low. She's doing all of this different stuff that she does that is not really, I don't know. It's taken away from enjoying the track because she's doing all of these different, the chocolate, dark as, bro, what are you saying? We don't know what you're saying. That's it. Respectfully. I don't want no problems. I'm just saying. Why is you humping on a minor? I don't get that part. But, you know, I don't get in women's business, so I don't know. I don't know if Megan has been accused of messing with a young person or if she's dating someone that's young. I don't know. But it's just ironic because if you know, you know. If you don't worry about it. At first, I thought that was crossing the line with that line because she also was saying this on live. Line on your dead mama, line on dead mama. I thought that was like, that's crossing the line. But then you think about diss tracks like Tupac, Ice Cube, oh my goodness, Vaseline, like, you know, 50, like people, you get disrespectful in diss track. So because Nicki, that's why I took it back about the dead mama thing. Like you go far, but like if whoever crosses the line first, now you give the other person the right to cross the line. Megan brought up her husband, so now Nicki has the right to respond with like Charlamagne says, you cannot dictate the response. You can't. So once you go there, you gotta be ready for whatever comes with it. And since Meg went there, Nicki can go there, I guess. This was a subpar diss. Everything that Nicki said on this diss track, or she don't want to call it a diss track, on this song, she texted or she did it on Twitter already. Like she said, there was nothing new. There was nothing surprising. Like, oh my goodness. She had a few bars in there. I feel like the flow was very, for Nicki Minaj being considered the queen of hip hop, that was very mediocre. That's just my opinion. She took it to a level where it needed to go, I guess, because Megan went first, attacked first, as far as like bringing up family. So Nicki went with family. Will I be listening to this song again? Probably not. Probably not. I feel like Back to Back is probably like one of the best of my time, hip hop diss songs, because it's like it's a vibe. It's legitimately a vibe. I also saw on Twitter where people were saying that maybe Safari did write a bunch of her songs. They were saying basically this song is so bad, or like her tracks as of late haven't hit the same standard as whenever she was with Safari. This is not me saying, this is what I read. And they're saying that maybe Safari was writing a lot of her songs, or helping with writing some of her songs. And I feel like there's nothing wrong with that. I feel like there's nothing wrong with having someone to collaborate with in the room, especially when you're at that level. Because Nicki Minaj is at the level of like, you're expected to hit it on the nail every time because you're great. And whenever you don't, they start to look down on you. You can't take away what you've done, but they do. But when you have somebody in the studio with you collaborating with you, you always can get a different perspective on what it's saying, and or someone that's very honest with you. That can be like, this isn't it, or this is it, or you might maybe switch this word with this word. But overall, I'm not gonna say I'm excited to see Nicki Minaj and Megan beef. I'm not, because I feel like they're not. I'm not. I hope it gets handled. I hope it subsides and gets handled peacefully. This song wasn't for me, isn't for me. But shout out to the supporters, because it's risen on the iTunes to like #1 or whatever. So like obviously people like it. I don't know if people like it or people are listening to it because it's a diss song, and so that's why it's getting all the attention. So I don't know if like people are like actually replaying it consistently, unless you're a barb that support Nicki for real, for real. And shout out to them as well. Don't forget to like, share, subscribe, and check out the Purely Talk podcast every Wednesdays at 7 a.m. I don't want no problems. I'm just reacting.